Morning. It's Friday. Happy about that. Hope you're doing well today. Stay golden. All right. It's about time. So, I'll go ahead and invite you to come to a posture that feels restorative and grounded and alert for you today. And then you can gently let your eyes come to a close or gaze softly down in front of you. We'll take a few deep diaphragmatic breaths in through the nose, into the belly, letting the belly expand, and then out through the mouth slowly. Coming into presence, coming into our bodies, connecting with the present moment. After a few of these, you can go ahead and let your breath come to its natural rhythm. We'll do a quick body scan, and actually, let's go ahead and do a nice, thorough body scan today. Let's start at the crown of the head. Anywhere along this journey that you find some tension, if it's available to you to release, you can go ahead and relax that. And if not, let's simply notice. So, from the crown of the head, we'll come down into the forehead, the brow, eyes, nose, your lips, tongue, cheeks, back of the head, neck, throat. Simply connecting with our body, being intimate, noticing any sensations along the way. Collarbones, shoulders. And by shoulders, the trapezius, and deltoids. We'll travel down the left arm, checking in on the left bicep and tricep, left elbow, left forearm, hand, the fingers. We'll come back over to the right shoulder, the right bicep and tricep, the right elbow, right forearm, right hand and fingers, the chest, upper back, the belly. Sometimes we keep a lot of tension in the belly. We can have an undefended, relaxed belly for a moment. Back, lower back. The glutes. If you're sitting like I am, you might feel them grounded in the chair or the cushion beneath you. We'll do pelvis, the groin, the upper legs, the hamstrings, the quads, knees, the shins, the calves, the feet and toes. Now we'll just take a sense of the whole body together. Maybe note any thoughts that came up, any sensations you noticed. Now we'll connect with our anchor, and for most of us, that's our breath. You also might go with sound. Or physical sensation. That might be your back against the chair or your hands in your lap. The anchor that you decide to work with today will be your portal to the present moment. So take a few moments of silence here to practice We don't have much control over our thoughts coming up. That's what our mind does. It's a natural, biological, neurological, psychological, mental way that we are built. So see if you can notice any judgment and give yourself a pass. Just know that it's natural. And that what we're doing here is practicing. So when the thoughts do arise, we notice them. And when we notice them, we have a choice to believe them and hold on to them, or sort of just hold them lightly at a distance and watch them dissipate just as easily as they appeared. It helps to label them thinking or planning or remembering, practicing. Maybe you're having a future conversation. For now, for the next few minutes, let's see if we can let them be, put them down, let them do what thoughts do and evaporate. The more we practice, the more intimately familiar we become with our thoughts. The more we're able to discern which thoughts serve us, which help us, which are skillful, and all the thoughts we have that aren't true, that don't help us out, that don't support us. And simply noticing that difference, simply noticing the patterns of thinking, the habits of thinking, builds our capacity, builds our wisdom to know which to hold on to and which to let go. Hokusai says, look carefully. He says, pay attention, notice. He says, keep looking, stay curious. He says, there is no end to seeing. He says, look forward to getting old. He says, keep changing. You just got more who you really are. He says, get stuck, accept it, repeat. Yourself as long as it is interesting. He says, keep doing what you love. He says, keep praying. He says, every one of us is a child. Every one of us is ancient. Every one of us has a body. He says, every one of us is frightened. He says, every one of us has to find a way to live with fear. He says, everything is alive. Shells, buildings, people, fish, mountains, trees. Wood is alive. Water is alive. Everything has its own life. Everything lives inside us. He says, live with the world inside you. He says, it doesn't matter if you draw or write books. It doesn't matter if you saw wood or catch fish. It doesn't matter if you sit at home and stare at the ants on your veranda or the shadows of the trees and grasses in your garden. It matters that you care. It matters that you feel. It matters that you notice. It matters that life lives through you. Contentment is life living through you. Joy is life living through you. Satisfaction and strength is life living through you. Peace is life living through you. He says, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Look, feel. Let life take you by the hand. Let life live through you. For the last few moments, connect with your anchor, feeling grounded. Take a moment and check in with your heart. How are you feeling today? Maybe take a few deep breaths. Be kind to yourselves today.